What's going on, y'all? It's your boy BootStrapBilly back with another one of these how to use fighters, fighter tutorials, whatever you want to call them. But today we were talking about the newest fighter in the game, Brock Lesnar. Man, it's really cool that we have him now. I didn't expect this at all. I was coming home from school and I saw the notification that we have Brock now. So just looking at his perks though, he has all wrestling perks. So you want to take the fight to the ground. If you ever watch Brock in real life, you know that he's a ground and pound monster, which is also reflected in his stats. Looking at his stand-up, his punch speed and punch power aren't bad. His kicks are ass, his switch stance is ass, his takedown defense is good. So really you just want to box until you can get the fight to the ground. Looking at his grappling though, his grappling is phenomenal. 96 top control and 98 takedowns, 96 ground striking. Like I said earlier, he's a ground and pound monster and his stats really reflect that. So that's really your goal with Brock, is to get the fight to the ground and ground and pound with him. Looking at his health though, everything's about low 90s, high 80s. It's alright, nothing really else to say about that. Looking at his top moves though, you can see that he has a 5-star double, 5-star single, 5-star power double, 5-star wrestling takedowns, 5-star power single. He's a wrestler, man. He's a wrestler who you can kind of box with. That's pretty much what it is. But let's go into practice mode and look at some of his moves. It doesn't take a genius to realize that Brock isn't going to have a super versatile moveset. Really the only unique punch I'd say he has is the lead overhand, like that, which is R1 and hold square, but all of his kicks are very normal, nothing really too crazy. He doesn't even have the teeps to the body, he doesn't have any side kicks, he doesn't have any spinning kicks, he doesn't even have a switch kick, which makes sense because his kick speed and kick power were like 85, I think, so he's really not a kicking type of character, boxer and wrestler mainly. Just moving around with him though, he feels really slow. I forgot what his footwork attribute is, but I'd assume it's somewhat low because he feels sluggish when I'm moving around. I think that more than anything though, EA did a good job of actually replicating Brock in this game. So far he's feeling like his true to life self. Not super fast or agile or anything. He's a boxer, he's a wrestler, his stats reflect that. Brock also has the rear knee to the body and the lead knee to the body, but other than that, man, there's really nothing too crazy. Oh, he does have a flying knee. Oh, I just realized that. So he does have the rear flying knee, which is R2 holding L1 and then a circle. Did not realize that. So since you're never really going to kick with Brock, I might as well show you guys some basic boxing combinations, like the jab to lead hook, jab to lead body hook, straight to lead body hook, jab straight lead body hook, jab straight lead uppercut, jab overhand rear uppercut, and you'll notice that Brock has one hell of an overhand in this game. Jab straight lead hook, body straight to lead hook, jab to body straight, and jab to body straight to lead hook. Those are all some basic boxing combos that Brock will have, but the only reason you should be on the feet with Brock is that you're just eventually trying to get it to the ground. So when you're looking to take the fight to the ground from your stand-up, a good way to get it there is just throw your jab and then immediately shoot a takedown. As you can see, if I throw a jab and then shoot, it goes really fast. And that also applies to the power versions of takedowns. So it really doesn't matter if you go with a single or a double or a power single or a power double. As long as you're just going with it right immediately off the jab, it goes really fast. I missed that first one there, but as you can see, it goes really fast, really effectively. And as you can see, if you look at Stipe's health when I slam him, the power double does a shit ton of damage to the body. I did not realize that. So if you want to work your opponent's body, make sure you go for the powers. Make sure you go for the power takedowns. Brock has a 96 takedown, I think I said, or maybe it was 98. Either way, his takedown attribute is insanely high, so it really won't be too hard to take down your opponents. Keep in mind that he does have the low single, which all that is just shooting a regular single leg from a bit farther away. That's always a great option to go with because it's sneaky. You can throw it at range where your opponent won't be expecting a takedown, and it also puts you right into side control. Brock also does have the wrestling reversals for single leg takedowns. So for example, if my opponent shoots a single leg takedown and I am holding L2, R2, and R1 and I pre-deny, you cannot do the wrestling reversals off of late denies, but if you pre-deny a takedown with L2, R2, and R1, they shoot the takedown. This is what will happen. You'll get that awesome reversal, flipping them over, and you will get top position. It's a bit of a cooler way to deny a takedown, and it takes the fight right to the ground instead of putting you in the clinch. Looking at Brock's ground game a little bit more, obviously you want to posture up and do some serious ground and pound with him while you're on top, but if your opponent is ever super low on stamina and you want to take advantage of that, always go for a submission. If you didn't know, when your opponent is low on stamina, they're much more vulnerable to being submitted. Basically, in the minigame, their bar will be way bigger than it usually is, so it'll be a lot easier to submit them if they're low on stamina. And from half guard he has the arm triangle, and from top mount he has an arm bar. However, if you're in top mount with Brock Lesnar, you probably just want to posture up and beat some ass. Looking at Brock's ground game from the bottom, obviously you never want to be on the bottom with Brock. However, looking at his submissions though, he has the guillotine and armbar from full guard. That's about his only 2 submissions from the bottom. However, a good thing to know is that when your opponent is in side control, Brock does have the get up from side control. This isn't something that you will always see in fighters. This isn't something that a lot of characters have. You have to have pretty high level wrestling get ups to have this. And as far as his sweeps from the bottom go, he has pretty much all of the regular ones. He has the full guard and backside sweep from half guard, and in full guard bottom, he has the backside back sitting ones. A sweep that I really like to feint from full guard is the back sitting transition. Whichever hand is not on his head, so in this case, the right hand is not on his head, that's the way I'm going to flick the stick and then cancel that transition by hitting R2. It goes really fast and it's a good way to fake your opponent out. However, if I do it the opposite of what I said, that's really slow and easy to deny. Of course, if you want to feint something, you can always go with the bottom one. That's probably the best one to feint. You can feint to the sides as well if you'd like. But with that being said, let's get into some fights. Alrighty, first fight of this showcase, we're going up against another Brock Lesnar. Not to my surprise, man. We're probably going to get a lot of mirror matches here, but I'm in the red corner. Yeah. Oh wow, he goes for the takedown first. I wanted to get it, but let's go for the get up right away. Wow. That is fast. So, a tip, just for grappling in general, if you are in side control, wait to transition until your opponent throws a strike, and then throw a strike as they, or throw a transition, sorry, go for a transition as they throw a strike. Same thing from Sprawl, it works really well there. I denied that, there we go. Let's work the body a little bit. I got that one. Sprawl, oh, we're going for the guillotine. He's really low. Really low on stamina. This guy's pretty good submission defense though. Oh, now he's kind of choking it. That wasn't a good... Oh yeah, he's moving his bar real fast. There we go. We might be able to get this.
We're getting a finish here.
Alright, so we gave up our top position for that. Although I think he has the north-south reversal. Yes, sir. Let's get the side control. Let's work the body a little bit. Good work on the ground so far. I like this. Let's let our stamina regen a little bit. Nope, deny that. Sprawl top is so dominant this year. The only transitions that really work decently are the half guard transitions. You got that one. So what I want Tim to do is to whiff on. Ooh, I want him to like whiff on an overhand and go for that low single right away, or slip the overhand. There we go. He's been really chucking out that overhand, except I just leaned into a hook, so that's not good. And there we go. Let's pass to half guard. So we're going to be doing a lot of grappling in this showcase. Let's posture up here.
Over and over, he shot for takedowns. He tried to mix it up, and he got defended. But eventually, he got it done. Now, what does he do?
Let's pass half. Nope. Ah, thought I defended that one. Dang. So I'm feeling that he's going to throw an overhand. That's just kind of my guess. Yep, there it is. Just kind of missed the timing on it. Yeah, I threw a kick with Brock. He's low on stamina. Let's go for a takedown. Did not go for the takedown. Not a bad first round. Not a bad first round. We got him to the ground. I think once, and we basically kept him there for a while. Very nice. Very nice indeed. And if he gets us to the ground again, I think I'm just going to go for that, the get up from side control, using my strategy. Something hilarious that I have no idea why they did. Perhaps the weirdest thing I've seen the devs of this game do so far. He got that one. Yeah, that low single is quite nasty. Try to build up some grapple advantage.
Well, there are a few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts.
Oh, I should have went for the half guard. I don't know why I went for the side control transition. So once he goes for that strike, as you can see when he's mid-strike, my grapple advantage is super high. So that's when, I mean it's not super high, but it's significantly high, I feel like. Good slip there.
Well, he has landed some good shots, DC, but really unable to string anything together in terms of solid combinations.
If he whips a head kick, though, I think I gotta go for a takedown. Let's go for the takedown off the jab. That was phenomenal. Let's posture up right away. Couldn't do a whole lot of damage there. So what he's doing is he's going for that half guard reset and then immediately going for the get up to the other side. Pretty common strategy to get up from the ground. There's that overhand. It's always jab overhand. Just having trouble blocking the jab and slipping it. But as I was talking about the ground before, head kick. Oh. What I was saying about the ground before though is when people go for that full guard reset, they almost always go for the get up going the other way. Let's see if he goes for a head kick.
Well, he has really
Leg kick,
picked
okay.
up the pace here in round 2.
I kind of want to go into kicking range, and then, yep. Oh, that almost worked.
And they separate.
I want to go into kicking range, bait one out, and then lunge back out. Slip that. Oh, what? We're somehow those counters didn't do anything.
He's doing a good job of keeping the guard high.
Let's go for a takedown off the jab. Alright, back out. This one's a bit slower. Big overhand there. There we go, that's a rock. Okay, so every time he's lunged, he's usually doing so. Or lunging. Oh! Fuck, good thing that wasn't a head kick. Into it. But when he does lunge, he's usually going towards my lead side. Yep, just like right there, he did it. Now he goes to my rear side. Takedown. Yes, sir. Let's move him away from the cage. Man, that slam does so much damage. I would assume that part of it is the perk, and he denied that one. Couldn't deny that one, however. I'm fine with being in sprawl, though. Deny a lot of transitions from here. I'm not going to go for the sub because there's only like 10 seconds left. We're just going to work the body. Deny that again. Come on, man. Pretty good round. We knocked him down. Took him down. All kinds of good stuff. I really want to slip that uppercut. Not the uppercut, sorry. The overhand. He's almost always going jab to overhand. Every time he's thrown a rear hook, he usually throws a lead hook before it, so he's not really mixing in hooks in his combinations. He's basically just going jab, jab straight, jab overhand, or lead hook to rear hook.
And a good sign too, doesn't seem to be slowing down whatsoever.
Let's go for a kick.
Look at how he turns his hip over when he throws that kick.
So that time he went lead uppercut. Oh, didn't deny that one. Oh, and he's super low on stamina. But he's gonna get back up. Interesting strategy. Actually, you know what? Now I think about it, instead of trying to, holy fuck, dude, Brock's takedown is it's too damn good. You can get right back up though. But instead of trying to slip the overhand, maybe I should just try to go for a block counter. A block counter is when a hook or an overhand lands on the lead side of your block. Caught him with a three-piece mid kick and we didn't rock him. That's bogus. Yeah, but when a hook or an overhand lands on the lead side of your block, you can immediately counter with a lead hook, also known as a block counter. Oh, he got that one too. Son of a bitch, man. Yeah, look how high the grapple advantage was there, though, when I did that in mid-strike. It's cheesy. I need to counter with an overhand instead of trying to go with the straight. So he's whiffing on quite a few kicks. There we go. Drop him there, and can we get the finish? Oh, I think we got it. There we go. Nice ground and pound finish for the first fight. This was a really good fight, man. I think we got rocked, did we? I'm not sure, but that was a very good just showcase of Brock Lesnar. We stood up on the feet. We did all right striking. I mean, Brock's hands feel kind of slow now that I use him. But but I guess heavyweights do typically feel a little bit slower than the lighter weight classes. His power, though, you can definitely feel. I don't think that dude was too great, but he wants a rematch, so, you know, since we're on quick fight right now, oh, I guess not. Well, let's see. Did he? No, he didn't even stun us. Wow, so that was a pretty good showcase. We also doubled his striking output. So, yeah, on to the next one. Alrighty, round 2 of the showcase, and this will be an interesting one. It's a backyard fight, but more interesting is that we're going up against Mini Nog. Or maybe he's a Big Nog, I don't know. There's 2 of them though, right? However, this is an interesting matchup just because he is going to be deadly off of his back, and on his back is where we want him. He's piecing me right away. Shoot. Nice. Good now. Ooh, got him rocks. Drop him. Oh, man. This is one fast start. And another knee. Oh, that's gotta be it. Come on now. Come on now. His head health is so low. What? What's going on? Where's the stoppage? This has gotta be it. Come on now. No way. Posture up again. Why won't I only posture up? Fuck, I did not mean to do that. Okay, so I gave up top position on accident there. After knocking him down like 3 times. Counter. Yeah, Brock's kicking speed isn't fast enough to go for head kick counters. Nice slip straight there. Oh, that's what? So an adjustment that I need to make is if he does miss a head kick, I should go for a forward moving overhand like this. Just whiffed. Didn't really throw it moving forward, so I think that's why it whiffed. But if I can land an overhand like that, like this, like that. Oh man, I couldn't have timed that any better. Holy shit! Brock hits like a fucking semi-truck. Wow. That was, I'm speechless, as you can tell. That was just beautiful, man. We made the read and we clocked his ass. He did the splits. Oh my goodness. Jeez. Face down, into the ground. No words, man. Very good showcase. On to the next one. Alrighty, round number 3, and this is against the same guy I just knocked out. However, this time he's using Tui Taivasa, I think that's how you say his name. Interesting pick, that given that he's like a 3-star fighter. And he's leading off with kicks right away. So, oh man, he's using that switch kick though. The thing about the switch kick is it has so much range, especially when you throw it moving forward. It just has an unreal amount of range. Oh wow, I thought I would get the rock on there, but we did not. Let's go for the old toss, if I can get it. Holy shit, this dude is just swinging for the fences. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, this dude's kickboxing is very nice, especially for using a heavyweight. That body straight to head kick, that was clean. Alright, so what I want to do is I want to catch him on the overhand with the... I want to catch him with an overhand on the way in, is what I was about to say. And then I just did it to perfection, not to suck my own dick. I think we denied that, yeah. That transition is noticeably easier to deny from last year. Last year, that was a pretty easy transition for you to get on bottom. And it looks like they changed it. Deny that. Let's keep on working the body. Oh. Got up there. So I feel like he's going to go for that switch again. Does Brock? Oh, Brock does have that body straight to roundhouse. Alright, oh. Damn, this guy uses his knees pretty effectively. Let's get the takedown there and punish him for using those knees. Oh, fuck me, he got that. Let's roll a full guard if we can before he gets up. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Alright, we can pull back sitting, so let's move him over to top mount. Okay. He's gonna let us get backside. He's gonna stand back up, but I think the suplex is R1 and X. He's gonna deny it though. I got these too. Oh, God, y'all saw me charge up the overhand. He's gonna throw that switch, I bet. Alright, this dude is now evolved into a knee/elbow spammer from UFC4. Everyone's least favorite breed of player. And I can't figure out what Brock's takedown is from that catch kick. I don't know if it's R1 and X or what. Competitive first round though, more competitive than our first fight. He rocked me quite a few times, and perhaps this dude's just better with stand-up characters. It's interesting though how he's making a 3-star character look pretty good. Like, this is someone I would never even really consider using, but perhaps he's the hidden gem of the heavyweight division. I don't know. Shoot a takedown. And let's move him away from the fence. Now this is good. We have him on the ground early. This is where we want to fight. Okay, he's almost always rolling to sprawl is what I'm noticing. So I'm going to start to predict that denial a bit more. But sprawl is not a bad place to be. Fuck, he got that. Let's see if we can get our own side control. Nah, he's gonna get back up. Makes sense. Big overhand. Come on now. Don't try to strike when you're low on health. That's easy. Come on now. Beginner mistake. I don't know why. Maybe he thought I was here. Go for a takedown. The mic just cut out. Good fight indeed, man. I'm not really sure why he threw that uppercut though. Maybe he thought I was gonna go to the body or go for a takedown. However, it's typically not a good idea to strike when you are rocked. On to the next one, and this will probably be the final one. Alrighty, fight number 4 of this showcase. This is actually a rematch, so we just lost to this dude. It was a pretty good fight. I think we can definitely pull off a win. Wow, that was just beautiful. Something that this dude does quite a bit though is he loves his clinch, and goddamn is it annoying. Alright, you got predictable there, buddy. Come on now. Can I do a takedown? Yes sir, I can. Oh, I'm one strike away from finishing him. Let's try to transition to half guard. And we can get it.
Here looks like he may try to hip escape. Well, he's more than content to work off of his back, DC.
Oh wow, Brock's submission defense isn't the best. And it looks like this dude's submission defense is pretty good. His bar is rather large, quite a bit larger than mine, and it makes me feel insecure. So we are going to slam the fuck out of him and get the side control. Nope, deny that.
Now let's see what he does, right?
Sometimes when you do that, the choke or the submission can get tighter, but he was able to evade it there.
Yes.
Oh, his opponent squirming like a fish out of water now. The ground and pound is on point. This could very well be the beginning of the end.
This could be the beginning of the end. We've seen some really good ground and pound fighters. This young man is as good as any we've ever seen.
I had to mute the old mic there for a second, but we're back. Let's deny that full guard attempt. It looks like he's really eager to get to his guard. And this camera angle is really bad, like horrible. They need to fix that. So it happens a good amount, more than it should, really. But this dude, it looks like he is trying to go for a submission. Caught him leaning to a left hook there. This is a very entertaining showcase so far. Let's just work the body. Go for a hip toss, actually. Let's see if, no. Couldn't get that one.
just like
Low
that,
single.
back to a standing position. We will see who has the advantage.
But good work on the ground.
Started to do some really
We've been working the body pretty well.
Another strike lands there.
Oh my gosh, and this dude is just gonna spam the old clinch, because we love clinch spam.
The takedown there.
And let's go for the high crouch. Big slams. I feel like he's gonna go for a half guard, because he is using a jiu-jitsu fighter. I was completely incorrect. Deny that one. Now, I could try and transition to backside. However, from there, he's probably going to go to full guard if I try that. So, I guess I could just kind of camp on that deny. Fuck, that was filthy. Wow, that was a sexy overhand. However, I was about an inch away from him clipping me with his own overhand. Very good first round though. Dropped him early, took him down a couple times. Good stuff. Oh, okay, and he'll just quit then. Okay, well, I gotta give you another one. Going up against a created fighter here, fighting on the World Fighting Alliance arena. That's what I like about Quick Fight, is that you fight in these weird arenas that you're really not used to fighting in, which is cool. It's a nice change of scenery. We're gonna shoot for that power single right away and succeed with it. Now, a trend that I'm noticing is that when you put people in side control, if they want to get up, they seemingly always go for what was I about to say? Sprawl. It seems like they like to do that quite a bit. So I think next time I get him down, I'm just going to kind of camp that deny. Hit that a couple times, then maybe try for crucifix. Because that is a position I've yet to really use. Nice overhand there. Counter head kick. And that's another takedown. I feel like I should shoot the double a little bit more, but I don't know what it is. I just always seem to shoot the... Couldn't get that one. Got that one though. There we go. Let's work the body from sprawl a little bit. This is a really good position to work the body, especially when you're using someone like Brock with such high ground striking that you're going to do good damage. And especially when your opponent's just kind of letting you wail on him like this. Like, dude, you have a decent bit of grapple advantage. Just get back up. I don't want to get stood back up for inactivity, though, so... I'm pretty sure I denied that. Excuse the background noises. Let's try for our own sweep. I swear to God, if he goes for it again and gets it. Back mount. And we can get it. Let's posture up from full. Good ground striking so far, good grappling. This dude is using a creative fighter, but I don't even know what his archetype was. Another posture up though, we like that. I'd assume he was a striker though. Not a lot of people... It seems like whenever someone does have a creative fighter, it's a stand-up fighter. Something that you might have noticed there is that when I postured up, I basically did it for free. There was no transition. And what happened there is he was striking from the bottom with the hand that was holding my head, that was, I guess, essentially keeping me from not posturing up. So whenever someone throws an elbow or a punch at you from bottom full guard with the same hand that's holding your head, you can posture up for free. Meaning, you can just flick the right stick up or whatever you use to transition. And you instantly posture up. There is no transition, and there is no way that they can deny it. Because, you know, their hand is not on your head. Fun little grappling tip for you. I mean, our game plan for round 2, though, is pretty much the same. Nothing really to change. Let's go for a double leg instead this time, though. Mix it up, get a little fancy here and there. Now, I want him to come in. And I kind of just want to counter. Honestly, you probably shouldn't play Brock like this. I'm just a counter striker at heart. I want to go for that jab to power single, just like that. Beautiful. Now I'm going to assume he's going to go for sprawl. Just like that. Let's see if he goes for it again. Taking all those knees inside control is a pretty bold move. Just to roll back here where he's probably going to go for the get up. Or the clinch get up, that is. Ooh, thought I denied that one. Dude, I'm telling you, that body straight to roundhouse is fucking nasty. However, getting dropped like that isn't very nasty. It kind of sucks, PP. I feel like he's probably going to go for a posture up or a get up here. He certainly doesn't want to be on the ground. Yep, goes the get up, and I somehow couldn't deny it. Sometimes you swear that he's low on stamina. Come on now. You're gonna get dropped like that, buddy. Come on. Head kick. Come on. Just move in. He's playing the same game that I'm trying to play. The move in, move back out, try to bait something out of your opponent. Look for an opportunity to counter. I hit him with a good slip straight there, but it landed like a fucking wet noodle. Something I don't understand about this game is how the striking, or the slip striking rather, the slip counters can feel really inconsistent. Got that one for sure. And they actually tuned it in the same update that they added Calvin Katarin. They made it better, and it was definitely noticeable. I was getting a lot more rocks and drops with my properly timed counters, which felt nice. It felt like there was actual incentive to counter strike. However, like what just happened there, it still sometimes feels painfully ineffective. Probably could and should go for a submission, but I just don't want to. Body hooks. There we go. That's a lot cooler than a submission. And probably won't be able to block these knees to the body. So when we get him back in this clinch, let's go to another knee. Bam, block your body. Woo. And we'll end it with a rear uppercut to the body. That lead uppercut to rear uppercut to the body. It's a very nice combo. I like that. But with that being said, man, this has been the Brock Lesnar showcase, the how to use Brock Lesnar in UFC4 video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I actually enjoyed this quite a bit. I don't always like using heavyweight fighters because they are just slower and not always as good as countering as the lighter fighters, because the lighter fighters are much faster. And honestly, Brock just isn't even really my type of fighter either. He's a wrestler, like basically a pure wrestler. You can box him a little bit, as you saw there, but it was fun to use him. It was fun to use someone new, someone with their perks on his shorts. I have no idea why they did that. But yeah, that's been the Brock Lesnar showcase. I hope you guys enjoyed. And if you like this type of content, consider subscribing. All that good stuff. I try to upload every other day, but I've been super busy with school recently, so that hasn't been happening all the time. But thank you very much for watching, and most importantly, have a good day.